Welcome to Dr. Mary Travelbest's 5 Steps to Solo Travel Guide for women like you who need a little extra support traveling the world one woman at a time. I've been traveling solo since 1972, and you can now get 5 steps to solo travel. There are 5 products in the series so far. I'm traveling around the world solo these days, so pick up on any tips you can now while I'm gathering more for you later. Hit the share button and send this to a friend. In this episode, the FAQ is, how do you get a refund if your airline ticket price goes down? Today's destination is Encinitas, California. Today's mistake, some medical tests should be passed on. Just say no. And travel advice, speak the language and the culture if you can. So the FAQ, how do you get a refund if your airline ticket price goes down? The answer, the airline will not contact you. You need to be checking for yourself to see if the price changes. If so, some airlines will give you credit for the difference. I did this recently with Southwest Airlines, so I saved about $40 on a ticket that was $140. Now I have a credit that I have to use within a year from the purchase date. I have to remember to use the proper code. It took me about 10 minutes to find the cheaper price online and get the credit. You could also call the airline and ask them to make the change, but these days, the hold time may be longer than what you prefer to wait. Now today's destination, Encinitas, California. Named the most upcoming cool place to live by a recent national survey. Encinitas is one of San Diego County's great beach towns, plus a surf destination. It's a North County seaside town, not too far from downtown San Diego, but worlds away because it has 45 acres of sandy beaches. It's known for its Moonlight Beach with a chill vibe. At Moonlight, you'll see grassy green space with a playground and picnic facilities. It's a family destination. They have lifeguarding year-round, but it can be busy on an average summer day. So the backup is D Street Beach and Stone Steps Beach. You have options. Winter months are less crowded. You'll still enjoy the San Diego area's renowned year-round balmy weather. Encinitas has some artists and musicians and athletes, including Richard Dreyfuss, musician Joe Walsh, formerly with the Eagles, and snowboarder Shaun White. Here are 8 things to do in Encinitas. You can take a walk through the downtown shopping district, or a show at the La Paloma Theater, or a bonfire at Moonlight Beach. You can take in the San Diego Botanic Gardens, swim or surf at Swami's Beach, visit the Self-Realization Fellowship Garden, check out the Leucadia Farmers Market, take surf lessons. Check the show notes for more information on these things. And now, today's mistake. Some medical tests should be passed on. Just say no. I was feeling dizzy and sick, and I went to urgent care in the summer of 2020. They did a lot of tests. I checked out okay, and then was leaving, and the doctor suggested a stool sample. I didn't exactly want that, but she told me okay after I told her I was leaving. She indicated it was no big deal, and I could do it on the way out, so I did. Then I got a bill for more than $1,500 for that test. What? It was a way for the urgent care to make money. I was able to call my insurance company and get that charge removed, but it took some phone calls to them and to the biller. So don't do it if you think you don't need it. Ask if it's covered by insurance before you agree to the test. And now, today's travel advice. Speak the language and culture if you can. If you speak a foreign language, such as Spanish, go to Costa Rica, Mexico, or the Philippines. If you speak French, visit Montreal, Canada, or Seychelles. If you speak the language, getting around and being part of the culture is much easier. You'll be in a language-first country, especially if you're a solo traveler. Step 5 in the 5 steps to solo travel is the peak of travel, where you visit a country where you don't speak the native language. Travel at the level where you feel comfortable. I want to bring meaning to your travels, so send a question or travel tip to any of my dozen social channels. Find 5 Steps to Solo Travel. It's a series on Amazon. Thank you for listening and reviewing here.
What's on your travel bucket list? Tell the doctor and her team of women who travel the world seeking the very best. Dr. Travelbest, that is.